Welcome to Ask and Learn.
We will sketch the graph of the function absolute value of x by hand and use that graph to find the absolute and local maximum and minimum values of the function in its domain, which in this case is the real numbers. So we know that the uh, absolute value function is for the positives is just the same. So here, so we have this is the axis x and y, and we know that the for the positive the absolute value is the same value, that is the identity for the positive numbers. So we have something like this, let's say this. Okay, this line here, let's put a little bit that here. At 0 we have value 0 because the absolute value of 0 is 0, and we have this line. And the important thing to notice to this line is that we have at 1 here, for example, the image is 1 also. At 2, the image is 2, and so on. That is, the absolute value is the same value if x is positive or 0. And if x is negative, we have the absolute value is negative x. That is, we change sign to have again a positive result. That is, at 1 we have the same image. At negative 1 we have the same 1 as for the number 1. At 2 and negative 2 we have image 2, and so on. So we have the reflection of this line with respect to the y-axis. Let's save this. Okay, so the other line will be something like this. Let's say here. So we have something like this. Let's say a little bit more like that. Okay. And these lines are extended infinitely to the right and to the left. Doesn't end. So if we take the whole domain of the function, that is the real numbers, we have only one absolute minimum, and in fact this is also local minimum at 0. So f has a local and absolute minimum value at x equals 0. Is the lowest point on the graph, and for that reason it's the absolute minimum. And also if we take any interval around 0, we have that the image at 0, there is 0, is the smallest value of the function. So it is both local and absolute minimum. But there is no local or absolute maximum. It has no local nor absolute maximum. And that's the behavior as a function. Absolute value of x in its domain, the real numbers. That is, it has local and absolute minimum at 0, and the value is 0. That is a local absolute minimum 0 at 0, at x equals 0, and no local nor absolute maximum value.